Hey Thomas, how you doing? I feel this could be a very short run. This is all we have. Gotta try to take this beacon, go to the store and buy like a pike beam. Keep the dream alive. Never mind the fact we've only got 10 hull. Anything else I was doing? There was nothing fancy going on here. I just need to fiddle the weapons. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit loud. Not one-shotting phase 2 is basically the same as dying. I think without cloaking, pretty much, yeah. I mean, not quite, right? Because we didn't one-shot it with Stealth C. But I don't know. I feel I should still be looking for a third beam, like, fairly hardcore. Because it makes it so much more likely that we win, I think, if we get third beam. But yeah, as I said, it's not necessarily true that we need a one-shot. But this two-shot is not that fast. This can potentially kill phase 2 before the drone swarm, depending on the drone swarm timing. Hey Papa Bear. Nice to see you, how you doing? So it's not, like, utterly terrible, but I don't know. I think I have to plan around offensive improvements. Like, we have 2 halberds, it only needs 1 beam to be a one-shot, that's such a big difference. I'm alright, thanks. I'm feeling a bit sleepy and kind of old. Like, I've been playing since lockdown ended on Wednesday, the previous week. I played singles badminton like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with training as well, Thursday, Friday, so it's been a lot. You do have ion bombs, so you don't have to wait for hacking to come back. Yes, so that's why, and also with the 2 halberds, that was one of the reasons for switching out of the halberd heavy laser ion bomb setup. You know, I had to sell some important stuff to get the second halberd, but the 2 halberds guarantees the ion bomb, so it's a lot less luck dependent. Oh yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's just I think I need to remember I'm not 22 anymore as well. Maybe I need to be a bit fitter. Singles is hard. But yeah, waiting for a second cycle of hacking is doom, I think, really. Anyway, we've got fight, which is maybe good. 3 shields. That's why you become training. Yeah, absolutely. You know how it works. 3 shields. Med bay with medbot dispersal. Ion stunner chain, ion halberd. Yeah, especially when they're so much shorter than you are. So like, if you have to pick them up or something, you got to bend down from your great relative height. Okay. The drones are purely defensive, so they don't matter apart from I have to hack. It is an NG ship, so it only has NGs. It's not one of the weird ones where you have like Mantis controlling an NG ship or whatever. I actually don't know what the weapon slots are here. I don't remember. NG ships are a bit weird. I think it might be 1, 2, 3. Does it make a difference? This is 3 power. So if this is in slot 3, then it doesn't go offline. Yeah, the weapons upgrades are also a huge problem. So you could even make the argument that I shouldn't have bought the second halberd, I should have stuck to what I got, because I could at least run it. But I think it was way too luck dependent to have a chance at the flagship, realistically. I don't know. But we need so much. I don't see this run winning realistically. I mean, part of the problem is that I've traded a lot of stuff. You know, good stuff. But I feel I kind of had to. So we do want to hack here. Probably hack weapons. Could hack shields. But I don't have the 2 halberds online even. So I think we're likely hacking weapons. Could hack medbay, of course. I think I'd rather get into weapons. Weapons hack means 2 ion bombs. Also, if we move Gus into weapons, then we can chain the ion damage, so the halberd will go down on a second hit. I wonder how many crew they have. I'm gonna say 4. I think 4. Wonder if I even use a bomb. Like, do we just kill their crew? Or yeah, we kind of need to use the hack to make the crew kill reasonable. Alternatively, use a bomb, but bombs can actually miss, whereas hacking can't. And we only have 3 bombs. Do I just hack weapons and see? Without the manning bonus, halberd is 17 seconds. We delay it for another 14. So we have 27, 31 seconds to kill the crew, roughly. Which you should be able to do. I think I worked out we've got something like 20 damage per second. And 400 health. So 20 seconds. Yeah, they do have medbay. They will have medbay dispersal. So I guess that's 1/4 normal medbay healing speed. That kind of throws. So how do I offset that? Multiply it by 4 because it's healing all 4 at once. So that is 6.4 damage per second that they're getting healed. Assuming it does heal, let's just keep it simple, assuming they're all getting damage at the same time. So we're down to between 10 and 15 damage per second. I think I'm definitely hacking weapons. The question is, do I open with an ion bomb after pulling the pilot, or do I try to save it? Like, we might end up selling this, but we also might not. We might want to keep it for quite a while. So saving it could be relevant. Guess I might as well board. Yeah, I'm not using this weapon, this power. Time for a little mini game. Cat can come in from this angle or this angle, which is somewhat favourable, I think. Look at them all swivel at the same time. They should miss regardless of which angle it's coming from. Unless I were to like slip on the mouse. I think I want to let them all in. Now, if I'm going to get 2 ion bombs in, I need to do it now. Oh, also I should consider these things can switch off my hacking, so really, I should. Like, if those hit me, well, at what time? We worked out average with medbot dispersal and 4 crew. Average 13 or 14 damage per second that we're doing. And we've got 400 health to chew through. So what's that? Let me actually calculate this rather than trying to do it all in my head. Like 400 over... Let's say we're doing 13. Yeah, that's 31 seconds. Halward, and that's about the time the Halward fires, so it's quite close. And they can ionize my hacking, potentially. Could they do that at the wrong time? I think it's close enough I do spend a bomb. Really? Okay. Well, that can happen. Sweet. Actually, I could have hacked a bit earlier, really. Oh, they got out as well. God damn it. Could I have maybe I could have microed that differently? I'm gonna have to bomb them again. I'm getting a bit fed up with this run. Oh, what am I talking about? There's still 2 in the med bay. And the door's just closed. And the halberd is online. Well, fuck my life, I guess. Can't dodge halberds. Could potentially have timed it so the bomb landed after we did 1 damage. Yeah, that's fairly bad play. Poor damage. What now? Yeah. I think, to be honest, I'm maybe not in the right frame of mind for this level of FTL right now. And the run is frustrating. So I kind of want to let them in. If I could. Am I going to need to use my last bomb now? Or try to snipe them on the way? Is it? I suppose. Yeah, I suppose technically it is better to. It's kind of better to keep spreading the damage so they all run at once. To run with shields instead. I don't know. This run has been a bit rough, to be honest. I can manage multiple save files. So what do we do now? Don't want to send them running to the med bay. Need those doors to close. Do a bit of damage. Doors don't close just because you start the hack. That looks like it's still open. Okay. Kill them? Please? Okay. Well, we won the fight. And took 4 damage. And we have 1 bomb left. Not a beam. Might need to buy a drone. But which one? This is, I believe this is our last store in the sector. Unless we find an event store. Because we had one store at the start of this sector, as I recall. What do I think about the drones? Combat drone gives me a hacking buffer, effectively. Does beam 1 really change anything? Because we've got 16 damage. Maybe. Phase 1. Shields hack. First ion bomb into the beam weapon. I mean, they're firing at... we don't have cloak, so they're firing at relative 9.5 seconds. Three seconds for the hack to get there, roughly. Eight seconds for shields to come down. So we're going to have to probably fire the first ion bomb. I think we have to fire the first ion bomb at the beam to mitigate damage and hope it lands. Because I'm talking about halberds like we have 2 of them that work. I assume we do. So 16 damage. Then what? Does the beam drone... Does the beam drone maybe take them down before they cloak? Seems a little bit unlikely. Well, when does the hack actually go through? 11 seconds. Combat drone can speed it up. A combat drone can potentially speed up the hack quite a bit. Yeah, shieldless runs would benefit quite a bit from cheeky swipes potentially. Like double halberd beam drone one-shots the flagship with cheeky swipes. Because each halberd will deal 10 damage, and the beam drone you can get to hit twice with a shield, at least twice with a shield's hack. But I'm not using them. So what do I want? Like, these are both tempting. I can't afford them both. I'm not sure buying either one of them makes enough of a difference, which is a real shame. And I already sold one of these because I sort of had to, which it feels bad. But beam drone is, how good is it against Assault and Shield? We do 8 damage with the halberds, so in phase 3. Beam Drone Mark 1 only hits once against Assault and Shield, so it's, if we're not using the halberd, it's going to be needing to hit 4 times against Assault and Shield, which is probably too slow. Oh yeah, I still definitely want a lot of repairs. Like, even on a non-challenge run, I like to keep my hull very well topped up, but we're liable to take a lot of damage, and I kind of need, we don't have a one-shot. We don't have the weapons power even to run double halberd right now, so I also need some missiles to live. So this run is kind of death by 1,000 cuts. I think I've done quite well to get this far. Like, it's not easy. But I'm still on 4 weapons power, and I don't have hacking level 3. So we really need at least level 7 weapons, preferably level 8. What does the beam drone do for me? What is its average firing time? Is it like 3.5 or 4 seconds? I think it's just under. I think it's like 3.9 or something. Beam Drone 2 is a bit slower. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay, 3.6 seconds average. So even favourable conditions, let's say 3.5, hits 4 times, it's 14 seconds. I guess that would help. Kind of? No, not much. So the halberds are ready just before the beam drone finishes off the Zoltan shield. Which sounds good, but then you have to wait 8 seconds for the hack and another 3 for it to get there, so 11 seconds anyway. So you're only really saving like 2.5 seconds or something with the beam drone against the Zoltan shield. Does it help in phase 1? It would need to hit for 4 damage. It could do that. Like if it's positioned and hits for 2, and then it takes 3.5 seconds or so to hit again for 2, you have 4 seconds while the shields are down. But you'd need to hit both swipes for 2. And then it doesn't do that on really help with phase 2. Because there's no way it's going to do 6. Well, it's possible. It could just... You could just get very lucky and it could do the kind of beam, beam, beam thing. That's pretty unlikely. It's frustrating because like all of these things are good shieldless items. And we've already sold good shieldless items. But I don't think... Now this one... Less damage. Does give me a kind of a hacking buffer. Which is good to have. But that's like playing for safety when I'm not at all safe anyway. Defense 2 is decent on shieldless runs, but I don't think it's relevant enough here. Don't think it mitigates enough damage to be worth the cost. I think I just have to repair and buy some missiles and maybe a drone pot. Maybe fuel? Do I even buy fuel? I don't even know how many jumps I want to take. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards as well, Thomas. I shouldn't really need fuel. I mean, partly because I may not actually want to go to all the beacons I can. Partly because at this stage I think I should assume that I will get some fuel for free rather than playing ultra safe if I am taking fights. Yeah, and we kind of need to bank a bit on a repair station. We need to bank on a lot of luck, really, at this stage. So... And I just don't think these do enough for me for the price right now. I do need to upgrade my ship at some point. Okay. Yeah, I think I want 5. That's low, but not stupid low. That'll do, and then a load of repairs. God, this game. Yeah, sure. Could buy a fuel. Don't think I will. Hey Killian, you are technically still alive. This run continues to do my head in. Last fight wasn't actually so bad, it was just... It's actually, I don't know. It's quite hard to pay the level of attention to detail that you should when you feel that you're almost certainly doomed. And you're like, I want to see if there's a beam in this door and if I can win. But yeah, this is probably just what I do here. Yeah, I will participate in their study. This can be a very good reward if it's a fight. Okay. Shield looks nice. Wish I had one of those. This is definitely slot 1 and slot 2, slot 3. 2. So if I ion bomb them, then these 2 weapons go down. Unless I manage to do 1 point of damage to the weapons and then ion bomb them, in which case all 3 weapons go down. Don't think the halberd beam's doing anything this fight. I mean, potentially we could hack shields and ion bomb weapons. We're getting boarded double time as well. I feel like hacking shields and ion bombing weapons might actually be easier than trying to deal a point of damage to their weapons with crew. I mean, I guess actually we don't necessarily need to do that. Like, if we can pull their crew, we board hack weapons, board shields, rush into weapons. It takes them 10 seconds divided by the number of crew who are beating on the door. So potentially 2.5 seconds to break down that door. But they'll also need to react. Huh. Not quite sure how many crew we're going to end up with left on their ship. I have a feeling... And they're going to want to send 2 over to join the other... Is it 2 that we're going to get? So maybe I let them send 2 over. Reduce the number of crew who are on their ship. So maybe they end up with 2 crew beating on this door, which is 5 seconds. We have 4, so we're doing damage in just over 3 seconds. Maybe that's the plan. Let's try that. That sounds like a good plan. Hack weapons, board shields, but wait for them to board me first. Even though I don't like having, like, all these enemies on my ship. The poor Gus left on his own to defend. I guess we might also be able to fight them for a little bit. Probably not. Also, we're going to have to plan on a slightly slow crew kill here because of the borders. So the engine's crew is moving. Actually looks like the pilot is moving as well. So is that like, is that an NG? Hang on. Maybe like this is an NG and this was a Mantis and the Mantis is going to go and the NG is going to swap. So is the weapons and the shields, effectively the weapons and shields crew will end up here. Does that mean they have 2 crew left? Maybe? Oh, there's a rock going over to board. That's annoying. That's going to take a while. But I think I still let them board. I think I still want them to board. So we're less contested in this room. Of course, they are slow. We want them out the room anyway. Oh god, and there's crew coming from here as well. It's a bit more crew than I expected. They had someone in oxygen. So that would be 5. Hey Farb. How you doing? 5 crew. So we can get them down to 3 crew when they board. Maybe the rock will go here. Let's see. Just waking up. I'm alright. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of badminton. Like singles most days. Feel a bit creaky on court, but I guess that's to be expected. Are you gonna board me sometime? Eventually. Before the weapons actually fire? This is annoying. Might have to let this one fire. The rock kind of messes things up a bit for me. Do I let this one fire? Yeah, I'm not using the halberd beam here, so I guess I can get them to board, then hopefully we can just about deal damage before they break back into hacking. Alright, here they come. In we go. Missed us. Oh, you went into doors, really? Are you going to try to join up? Or are you going to stay there? Did I open that door? Oh, the other problem is they're going to have someone in piloting while we try to land our if we do our damage. We're going to have to pull them back out first. So I guess I hack now. Yeah, they are trying to move out. Okay, that's good. But don't go yet. Hack now. Get them in this room, sneak in. Well, you can start moving. You're slow. Oh, and you should be back there already. Actually, no, you stay there. Wait for the rock. Hang on. Do I wait for the rock? Double NG Zoltan. Yeah, I shouldn't have moved this NG as far. Need to open that door as well. As soon as they get... Well, we've got 3 in here, so we can actually position them as we please. Right? So maybe I just put the rock there. Maybe that's reasonable. And then I want you going in. Actually, let's have the fast ones go to the further tile. Okay, I'm starting to get back into micro-optimization mindset again. Do I vent you right now? Yeah. So can we do a point of damage before they get in? Interesting. Are you all going for teleporter now? Come on. Okay, good. Now we need to move because they're in piloting. Or rather, we don't need to move the rock. Hang on. And by the rock, I of course mean Rockagak. You just need to move 3. Them out of piloting, and then ion bomb. Oh, you decided to go that way, huh? And I did stun the rock. I knew that was a possibility. Maybe should have moved them. And we don't want to do that just yet. Don't want to kill you. Damn it. I want to move these three around. The rocks are coming for me. And they ported back to the ship they didn't come from. Okay, so we'll try letting them in now. Not sure if they'll get out. We might have to reposition a bit here. Gotta remember, I don't have a clone bait either. Might want to dodge at least far about the room when that Zoltan's about to go. Here come the weapons again. I think are those two rocks going to fill up the medbay, or are they coming in here? I think they might unfortunately end up beating on this door, but I don't know how fast they can get there. Okay, Zoltan went pop. That's fine. Kill the Engie, please. Can I let you in? Oh, it looked like Rockagat was dying there for a moment. Yeah, the enemy crew names are always on top. So they want to come in. That's probably fine. Hey, Balanamano. How you doing? I guess I could go have a look at where the other one is as well. I think we just hack the weapons down now. Now let's take a peek. Yeah, they're in the medbay. We can break quite a few weapons. And then just distract them as well. Can we break all the weapons? Yep. You've all got training. Technically, we can now punch down the ship. And maybe they surrender and give us a pike beam. Ugh. They can't hurt us. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it is the correct play. Like, imagine it gives us a pike beam or a hull beam. It's entirely possible. No, I'll just stay in sensors. So I think I want to punch down shields to do this. Which means I have to trap them in weapons first. Is that going to work even? I don't want to use bombs, obviously. Okay, I could punch down a bunch of other systems. Oh, the other thing I can do is I can drive them out of shields by just wailing on them. Drive them to the medbay. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Yeah, exactly. Let's actually get him a bit beat up over here to save our health. Yeah, carefully doesn't die on the way there. Oh, he's trying to go to the medbay now. Okay, so they've got 12, 13, 14, 15 hull. I just want to hit as many rooms as possible, which will be, well, maybe don't destroy oxygen, I guess. So we could go like across here. That would be 8. Right. And now they have 7 hull. So in theory I want a Hubble swipe across 3 rooms. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three rooms. No surrender. Okay. No fires or anything. I guess I just let him repair, heal up, and come join us in the hacked room. Bye, Phillips. 68 scrap. Missile and drone part. And we got the beam drone. Oh, that's good, and it also kind of stings. But like, if I had bought the other beam drone, which was kind of out of reach a bit, but if I had, then maybe that actually makes a difference, having two of them. I did have one before that I sold, of course. Okay, still a good reward. What do I do now? Like, I'm quite unlikely to see another store. But I might. Especially if I get out the nebula. Yes, I think what I do now is upgrade hacking. Upgrading weapons doesn't do much for me for a long time. This does something right now. Selling the beam drone puts me in range of a pike beam anyway. Not a whole beam though. Well, no, not quite. But the probability is so low. And we're going to need this for sure. Okay, yeah, we just do that. Now what? I think there's more chance of finding a store in an outside the nebula, so I guess I should try to do that. What about 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe 1.5, 2, 3, 1.5, 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. We want an extra. I want some more jumps. About 1, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's kind of okay. Yeah. Maybe shouldn't have upgraded hacking then, given this could be an event store. Oh, but we can just sell the ion bomb if we were absolutely desperate. And shield hacks. 1, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Most chance of finding store. Sure. No drones. No asteroids. No medical facility. I need a quick break. Back in a minute. It's also a pirate ship, so it's not full of Zoltans. Well, it's probably not full of Zoltans. So they are going to hack us. I guess we wait for the hack to land, so we don't get dragged back. I think that is slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. So, Ion Bomb does not take the Heavy Laser 2 offline. I think this is going to be a case of just kill the crew as quickly as possible. Yeah. Okay, we only need to wait for the first tick, as the second Howard will finish it. Yeah, unless the hack is rude. Let's find out what the hack does. I wonder if I want to go and peek in sensors. Maybe not walking through the medbay just this moment. That's fine. Oh, actually, we should be here, right? Technically. They do have doors. We are going to hack weapons. Yeah, that's the best I can do. I think. Maybe I don't use an ion bomb. Two humans and a two mantis. Okay. Let's actually have a look. Looks like a Hermes. We should be okay here. They do have a Zoltan as well. Do I want to? If I spend an ion bomb now, I have the potential to chain them and get the heavy laser offline. Ion bomb the Zoltan out of spite. I think we should be alright 4 on 1ing the Zoltan. Well, kind of 4 on 1ing the Zoltan. How much health do they have? 470. And I worked out our DPS is about 20. A little bit close. But we get a 20-second delay from this, plus however long it was charging. Like, however long they spent charging after we boarded. If I bomb now, then there's a pretty good chance they dodge it as well. No way to pull the pilot until I kill one of their crew. And I need to bomb about now. It's close, I think, with the given that we weren't able to board immediately, and the time taken for crew to get in the room, although I don't think that's that significant because we got time beating up on someone, right? You know, in the half-second teleporter. I think I'm okay to leave it. I think. And I kind of don't want to spend 2 bombs, especially when they can... Well, the first one can just miss. So I think we just manage it. Let's find out. Oh, we're really winning these fights. Yeah. It's fine. No one's near 15 health, right? It's a little bit close. Finish him, Thomas. Okay, we got ourselves an Iron Blast too. Cute. And these fights have been a bit more reasonable. Do I want to upgrade anything? Not really. You never know when you might get an event store. And what would I upgrade really? Oops. No drones, at least. Shields hack. It's 9 seconds, roughly, to complete. 1, 2, 3. That's interesting. That's ion 2 on the right. This is slot 1, 2, and 3. 6 power weapons set up. We do 2 damage. Piloting is max level 2, so then the ion bomb takes down their weapons. I'm very tempted by the shields hack here. This thing can cause us trouble. Like if it hits hacking or weapons. Can technically board, but really don't want to. Could evasion hack, guarantee an ion bomb into weapons. Switches off, I think, everything but the chain laser. Yeah, that's my plan. I think it's the best plan overall. There is a risk that this screws it up. But I think I'm at a stage where I have to take risks. I can't just play for maximum safety all the time in this situation. And boarding is just terrifying with this. We do have a beam drone as well. Don't really want to use it. I don't think it does enough. Okay, that's good. Targeting shields is very smart of you. Shields is a good system to target. I should actually pre-fire this. Also, well, no, if the ion hits weapons now, I want to make sure I hit weapons first, I think. Could even do it like this. Because they have 12 hull. We're going to need 2 halberds to finish him. Right, get into weapons as soon as possible. Or the other way around. Maybe just like that. When do I fire this? Quite soon. .95 before the evasion check. Halberd is 1.24 all in. 1 second firing time. It only needs to get that far. So that's like 0.6 seconds, 0.8. I'll let the halberd start firing, I think. Okay. Oh, this music is so good. Makes coming to Zoltan sectors less miserable. Actually, I can kill them now. Right. Good fight. Could upgrade stuff. Can't get 2 halberds online though. Could make Farb happy. That's a really bad idea. Give him an inch, he'll take a mile. I also only have 4 fuel. Does that mean if I don't get fuel here, I have to go this way? Well, I guess I'm going here no matter what. You always go 1, 2, 3 and out. It is rather beautiful here. And we only have 3 fuel. Maybe I should have bought 1 fuel at the store. Because now I can't go there. I can go here and try to get fuel. I mean, I can go there. If I get fuel in any of these beacons, we're okay. It's an interesting decision, actually. Yeah, I mean, in normal circumstances, there is just no way, right? You don't risk it. There's no reason. It's not worth it. But maybe it is here. Like, who knows what crucial last-minute bit of luck might save the run. And it's possible to win with this setup, but it's quite bad. I don't know, how possible is it to win? Like, I need weapons upgrades as well. I certainly can't win with 1 halberd and an ion bomb. So, I actually think I do go there. Probably should have bought 1 fuel. Hindsight. Yeah, okay. Gotta try it. Does push us into not running from fights a lot, though. Okay. Have you got level 3 cloaking? That'll be fun. Hindsight, seeing what you see here, right? This rock pirate with a heavy laser, flak 2, burst laser 3, med bay, and who knows, level 3 cloaking. Yeah, I wouldn't come here if I knew what was lurking for me. That's for sure. Actually, what does sensor information... I suppose it gives me something. Because we're going to try to dodge a shot. Could have upgraded my engines. It's at least a level 2 cloak. It's a level 3 cloak. Sweet. Let's go fix that before it becomes a problem. Timing of this, like pausing close, might matter on the weapons hack. We switch off everything but the flak if we land an ion bomb. Are you ever going to decloak? Okay. Do I ion bomb them right now? Oh, also, we are going to need to board. If I fire right now, then the ion damage occurs at 16.7 seconds, or just a fraction over. Burst laser 3. Well, the heavy laser is firing at nominal 18. Burst laser 3 is... Oh, do I hack shields here? It's interesting. Hacking shields potentially means that we switch off all the weapons. We're gonna take a real beating first. Like, that is a lot of crap coming at us. I don't think I can get the hack off before the heavy laser fires. But I think I might be able to get it off before the burst laser 3. And then landing an ion bomb after that which we can do fairly reliably by boarding into shields. Switches off everything but the flak at least. Having the flak online is obviously bad. But you know, it can aim at rooms like this. A second, and it maybe only gets to fire once. I mean, I do like combining the halberd with the ion bomb. Well, I mean, say I hack shields. If you want to take the safe play, then attempting to hack shields can just go quite badly wrong. Because they can take down my halberd before I get to fire it. Or they can take down 2 levels of hacking. Like if they didn't have cloaking, the shields hack is quite is more interesting. I'm not saying shields hack is bad. I'm not entirely sure what's correct, but I feel I might be able to stop the burst laser 3 firing with weapons hack. And then a second ion bomb can take down the flak. Of course, you're not lowering evasion as much, but should be able to pull the pilot. I think there's 4 crew. I suppose it's possible there's 5 now. Maybe I should be starting someone in sensors. Oh, upgrade sensors. There's the pro strats, right? That's what I should be doing. Could actually have gone to take a peek. I should have thought of that. What do we do now? So I'm leaning towards weapons hack. Hope it gets there before the burst laser. Yeah, I really... I don't know. I can see the logic. And there's a lot of times where, because I tend to play so risk averse when I can, there's a lot of times when I avoid shields hack, and I'm always thinking, well, should I actually just hack shields here? But I think I prefer the weapons hack here because decent chance, not guaranteed, that we can stop this. And the shield hack can be interrupted as well. I mean, a lot of stuff could be interrupted, but the risk is greater. Maybe I actually stay here and try to dodge stuff, but what if I get hit in the teleporter with a flak 2? I mean, we can repair it during the weapons hack. So I could hack weapons, board into shields, hopefully pull their crew, at least lower their evasion a bit. Start breaking out of shields. Ion bomb into weapons when they hopefully don't have a pilot. How much does it matter how early I board? Given I'm probably using 2 ion bombs here anyway. Increase our evasion quite a bit. Don't know the timing of things very well. Yeah, the decision's just hard anyway. It's not a rock ship, it's a pirate rock ship. So we don't know what kind of crew they have. Excuse me a sec. Getting a bit of damage done in the shields room earlier versus having a bit more evasion. Potentially quite a lot of stuff coming at us very soon. I think I like having the evasion just a bit longer. It's not much longer. They can't take down the ion bomb no matter what until the flak fires, right? So we should be fine to hold, even if they get the burst laser 3 off, should be fine to keep our evasion up just for a little bit. And then the plan will be like hack weapons, kill them off, not all of them. It probably won't be able to kill all of them off, well, probably landing another ion bomb first anyway. Oh, they have cloak. So Gus needs to go here anyway for the second ion bomb. Like right now. That's a problem. That means I do need to board right away. I think we just have time. 16.7 seconds. Better get a shift on then, yeah. It's all your fault, I guess. I think I'm gonna go for it. We're not losing a lot of time here. Okay, good. We even stopped the heavy laser. For now. And I guess do I even wait a bit on the hack? Probably. Oh, especially because I want to get this person out of the room, damn it. Do I? Maybe I don't. Maybe it doesn't matter. I just need to pull the pilot. Reason I'm boarding shields, not weapons, is I don't want the pilot here coming in here and trying to break down the door. But actually, well, I didn't think, I thought I might have less time as well. Like, that's okay if they instantly get in, but if they're like a rock and they move slowly, then it might stop us from hacking in time. As soon as I hack, I can't let them in. I can only let them in by toggling the power. So we go into shields first, we pull the pilot, hack a bit later to get more value. Hack everything into the ground as late as possible, I think. Slug. It'll take the human 10 seconds to bash down that door. just want to see the pilot coming. Yeah, the pilot is coming. So now we do this. Should land, doesn't necessarily. They can dodge it. Even without a pilot, if they have upgraded piloting. The chance is much lower. Okay, that's gone off. Now we just want to get into weapons. I think. See if we can kill off this crew at least. They'll run that way, so breaking that door actually doesn't help them that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it might for the top right if they someone who goes on the top right. I think I actually want to pre-target this and fire it as soon as I can. It might not make it. You're going to go the wrong way because you're dumb. Need to keep the you're going to go the wrong way as well. Do I even need to spend the bomb? I think I should. Well... yeah, I've got 7 bombs. I think I should spend it just in case we don't quite kill them. All that flak goes off. Well, this one managed to break out. Okay. Choice taken away from me. It wasn't quite fast enough. Guess I lost a bit more time than I thought. Now we just want this one dead really fast. Okay. Bjorn! Welcome. That fight could have gone a lot worse. Took 2 damage. Guess I should fix oxygen, right? Anyone else training in repairs? Not especially. Yeah, that's right, Gus. That's actually quite useful. It's quite nice to have. It works. The slug vision works in a nebula even. So it always shows you like the outlines of the enemy crew. You can see what type of crew they are. You can kind of see what they're doing, like if they're fighting fires or fixing stuff. So, sorry Thomas, Sensor's strat has been put off even further. I can still, no I can't. Well, I can still get to the exit, but I can't get out without fuel. Okay, we're going for it. What is the slug gonna do? We could put the slug in sensors. Should probably put them on engines. Could put them on doors, I guess. Yeah, maybe this beacon is better anyway. What are the distress chances of a store? trying to think what events could spawn it. Like there's some events where you save a civilian and you get a store. So going to that might give me a store. I think it's far more likely. I don't know that I can find a store in a nebula in a Zoltan sector. So, since we can't get out the sector without fuel anyway, I mean, this is worse to land on than this if we don't have fuel, for sure. How much am I gambling here? Like, the whole idea of going here was to get more scrap and potential for stores, even though I'm risking getting stranded and overtaken by elites. Which you wouldn't normally do. It's normally a bad idea for anyone who's watching. So if that's what I'm committed to some extent, is it better to sort of cut the gamble in half and take a lot of the risk and maybe a lot less of the benefit? Or is it better to say, well, if you are gambling, then you should try to get the benefit? This is a lot more likely to be a store, I think. Unless that event isn't allowed in Zoltan sectors. But I think it is. It's also possibly an event that asks us for fuel, and obviously that doesn't work. Yeah, I'm thinking of going distress now. I mean, I suppose you could go 1.5, 2.5, maybe 3.5, but that looks like it's a dive. Like, this doesn't work, does it? 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, probably a dive. I don't want to dive. So if I go distress, I have to go now. It's either here, get fuel, maybe go here and then there. Or it's here, don't get fuel, go to the exit and try to and hope we get fuel. Or it's here, here, here. And this is going here is kind of the purpose of this gamble. You think this is safe on 3.5? No, I'm fairly sure that's a dive on my screen. Like, this looks like it's slightly to the left of the halfway position between these two lines. Assuming we're talking about the same thing, I'm counting this as, if we go this route, all of them, 1.5, 2.5, I see that as 3.5 jumps, right? So I think it's too far to the left. It's close. I value the nebula beacon a lot less than the other beacon here. Especially in Zoltan sectors, I find Zoltan nebulas tend to be fairly disappointing. Okay, so it's risky, but I'm going to stick to the plan, given I don't actually have a safe route out now anyway. It's more risky doing this, but... and then the question is, what do I upgrade? If anything. That gets 2 halberds online with the shields hack. But it also means I can't really buy what I want to buy if I do encounter a store, so it doesn't make sense to me to do that one jump earlier, given that this is the approach that I'm taking. You can end up like taking the worst of both worlds. And to be clear, I'm not sure that what I'm doing here is correct. But how do you decide what's correct, especially in this kind of situation? It's very difficult. I am pushing very hard for another store and more scrap. And ore, I guess. Maybe I'm pushing too hard, but I think there's a pretty high chance we just die to the flagship. Anyway, as we stand, without cloaking, and especially without scrap. So, okay, we'll try it. Have I got them both ready? Yeah. Had to happen. So lesson learned is should have bought fuel. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, the situation's pretty bad anyway, right? We really need fuel now. Prepare to die. Yeah, I've been preparing to die for quite a while. Cloaking. I'll admit the double halberd would be pretty nice now. Although really, if we get 1 halberd off, it's as good as getting 2. Effectively. Or pretty close to it. Alright, so we need to kill this ship. It takes quite a long time to run because we're out of fuel. But it's going to shoot at us. Probably quite a lot. Yeah, if it's a level 2 cloak, Also, I'm not quite sure that even level 1 is fine. Like 6-9 seconds to hack down, 14. Yeah, the heavy lasers, unless both of these weapons are firing no matter what. Unless we weapons hack. I guess I can stack rune weapons. Good thing Ion Bomb will hit weapons. If we manage to hack down their shields and hit them with the halberd especially. Then they'll have no weapons, that's great. No point charging the FTL. Because we can't. I'm going to turn on a beam drone and drop oxygen. We're really low on drone parts, but we're going to be we really want to hit a repair station anyway. And this can just wreck us. And I don't think I can toggle the weapons accurately enough. Especially not with the cloak. Yeah, this is pretty bad. We have to win the fight, pretty much. Parking bot incoming. Yeah, maybe we'll even be able to park it. Let's give it a go. Not much else I can be doing here, I think. Can I park you? Good enough? No, it's not. I think I have to hack shields here. If I'd hacked weapons, I might have blocked a heavy laser, right? Yeah, it's looking bad, Farb. But that won't block a heavy laser. Which is fine. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Do we start the hack? Or do we wait? What will I do if they hit hacking now with a heavy laser? Do I have to wait, right? This is a Hermes. We knew that anyway. Because these ships don't have breach missiles. If I get hit in hacking, then hacking is no good. If I get hit in weapons, then the halberd is no good. But I still have the ion bomb. So I think I have to wait. This is also going to fire, and it's going to hit us before we can get... does that hit us before we can get enough of the hack done? We need to take down 2 levels of shields minimum. We really, really want to take down 3. That'll be 4 seconds. This is definitely going to hit before that happens. It's just a question of if I start now and the heavy laser doesn't hit us in bad places, does that make the difference? Like, could you get the pro rata hack, as it were? You don't lose all of it. The other, by the way, one of the reasons for deploying the beam drone is trying to block a shot, which I failed at, but sometimes that's possible. The main reason is just to draw fire away to the drone system instead of weapons. Or indeed hacking. Although actually no, hacking is not on the smart targeted list until it's active, so I want to wait anyway, I think. So by putting power in the drone system, we put drones on the smart target list, so it's somewhat more likely to be targeting drones. So I think we wait. This would be a good one to dodge, so we can keep dodging. Okay, neither of those are going to critical systems. A missile still could. If the missile hits hacking, then I don't want to hack. I think. Well, I just destroy hacking outright. If it hits weapons, then I probably have to spend the ion bomb. I suppose if I start my hack now and the missile hits hacking, does it make a difference? Because I'd have to repair the hack and get it going in, like, I'd have to repair the hack in under 10 seconds from broken. And the best I can do is 3 crew worth, including Gus, counting for 2 crew. So they're like 4 and just over 4 seconds per system bar. So I could repair it. If I wanted to get all 3, it would be 12 seconds. 12 seconds, add another 6 for the hack. Is 18. We've already... No, I don't think it works. I think it'll just not time out. So I think it's better to wait. See if I can block something with the beam drone. Let's see where the missile's going. If I can find it. Okay, I can see it. I have a nasty feeling that's weapons, but could be drones. It's weapons. I think. I could talk myself into thinking it's drones. I think it's weapons. In which case, the hack does nothing if the Howard beam goes down. Obviously, like, having the other Howard beam online would kind of help here, although we'd only have 6 weapon power. Hey Burrito, just dodge it. Yep, that's what we are going to do. Gonna wait and see if we dodge it. Nothing else I can really do here. Straight for weapons. Ah! Thanks, Burrito, my man. The lucky charm. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing with engines. Let's keep the beam drone moving. Okay, so now we hack. Should be alright now. Maybe. Do I want to go repair this? I think it's rather irrelevant. I gaslit you into dodging. I could repair it. Kind of like having my crew stacked in weapons. Hopefully it doesn't matter anyways. Oh, I was just off. See, in theory, that should... In theory, that should have hit after the shield was down, measuring it on the bar. There's something wrong about that I need to look into. Not that it makes a whole lot of difference here. Go beam drone. They are gonna cloak again. Which of those comes back online first? I think it's the missile. Oh. That's not gonna work. But we just win now. Let's not get my crew killed. Doors don't matter. No fuel. Great. Now we just die. I hate this run. Yep. So now we have to kill a rebel elite for fuel. I knew this was a risk when I took these jumps, but we were so far behind, there's greater chance of stalls, need scrap anyway. And now I'm paying for it. I don't think the distress signal does anything now because the rebels are going to overtake this beacon, so I don't think it makes any difference what I do. The jump you can get if you have the distress beacon off, then there is a chance that the fleet does not advance. Like you're less findable or whatever is the idea, but that only happens when the next event is loaded. So the fleet is going to advance, and then we're fighting Rebel Elite. We don't get a regular event. Since we're fighting Rebel Elite, I have no choice. I have to do this. and shields hack and try to kill it. Well, I say that. Is it actually faster? No, I don't. Like, it's probably faster to kill their crew because they have so much hull. And we only do 16 damage. That might not be enough to... Does that one-shot them? In Sector 7. Even. I suppose to some extent you can also say, what the hell am I waiting for when it's got this bad? Like, I might as well do something that increases my survivability. Could also do this, but... for dodging, but... I guess we also do this to get out. Because we still have to charge our FTL with the ASB. I don't like this. But I guess my hand has been forced. Yeah, I think we're pretty doomed now, so we have to focus on immediate stuff. Could get a power bar. Let's see how I look after this. Yeah, we'll get a power bar. Sucks. Oh well. So we are probably boarding. Or we might be boarding. Let's see. Yeah. One more fuel would really have helped. 2 more fuel would have helped even more. But, I don't know. So we'll see, this makes no difference. And before anything happens, this event loads. Okay, so they have 6 crew in a med bay and they'll board us. How much hull do they have? Lots. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. So, shields hack, we only do 16 damage. We could shields hack, do 16 damage, ion, then charge the ion bomb. But that's... which is slightly faster? Not really, though. Or... kill them with boarding. And a weapons hack. ASB is what? 20 to 30 seconds. Randomly each time. Shields hack does at least do 4 damage to their weapon system. And to their shields. Only takes them down to 2 shields. And this is why, by the way, I would normally never fly so close to the wind with fuel, right? It just doesn't make sense. But the evaluation changes a bit when you kind of need more stuff to have a even half decent chance of winning. So shields or weapons. Weapons hack is not quite as good against charge lasers as normal, but still. And they'll probably have a fast teleporter, right? So if we go man doors, of course that means we're not running away as effectively. I could just try to kill them on our ship quickly. That might be best. And then teleport over. And then I get to... Well, I mean, it's not like we're charging on FTL. At least we get multiple fuel if we win this fight. I think I want the weapons hack here. Let's get moving over here and try to kill off those crew. Okay. Do I vent you out first? Maybe I just vent you out then. Yeah, I think I will, given that position. You're not in a 4-tile room. Okay. Guess we let you in. Oh, I can ion bomb them right now as well. What about the weapons hack? Not yet, even though these could fire. Because I want to let them in. And a miss. Don't need any kind of ion buffer. Halber's not doing anything. Sweet. Don't think I can really repair that in time. Not sure it matters anyway. Because I'm going to want to hack before these fire again. I suppose at some point I might want to get the slug back to engines, but I kind of just want these to take damage. And finish the crew fight quickly when they come back. Okay, kill them please. Very tempting to run for engines now. Eight tiles, 2.2 tiles per second. So we actually do get there. But we let them through. Is it worth it? Maybe. An extra 10% evasion? How does it work? Yeah, it's for 10 per person, isn't it? But equally, like, these are a problem. Doing more damage to these finishes the fight sooner. Will they get back before? Well, you can also send an ion bomb in. I'd only switch off these two. Assuming it even hits. Oh, also, I might as well do this. I think I prefer trying to kill these quicker. Okay, they're all dead. Might have to ion bomb the med bay as well. Because they'll port back. And they'll go through here. Hacking's taking too long. Too late to run, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I could run now, though. Guess we go in here and then ion bomb the med bay. Best chance of getting out of the fight. Well, we're going to go to the med bay right away anyway. Yeah. We've got to dodge anyway. You know what, let's just shut down a weapon while we're here. We're not going to be able to do even more damage. Could have run for weapons for a very slight increase. First laser 3 is going to hit us. Oh, what are you doing there? Honestly. And you're not actually coming. Oops. So you might as well go there. Doesn't make a difference now. Only 2 fuel. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That wants repairing. That doesn't make a difference. Technically, you could try to stay and dodge. Can't reach engines in time though to improve it. Oh, also nope. Oh, that's overtaken as well, yeah. Fun. And doom. Not a whole lot else I can be doing here. I think this is over. Let's try the same thing again from a worse position. We are charging our FTL this time. So you don't actually need to kill them. Ion bomb landing would switch off everything except the missile. So I probably board just to distract. I'm getting tired of this run as well. But yeah, I probably board and distract and ion bomb weapons and try to dodge shit and get out. That's convenient. So maybe you should be in there. No, 6.25 seconds, it's fine. You're gonna board us again at some point. I probably want maximum evasion. Maybe also FTL charge. Don't necessarily need to fix oxygen. How many boarders do I need? Oh, I think I need to wait for them to board again. Which they could do as soon as 10 seconds. Because they have 5 crew here, I can't distract them. I guess we put a trained pilot in, not caring about actually killing crew. So it doesn't need to be Mantis. But we will need 3 crew to board them. Just to run around. Maybe actually Bjorn and Killian and even Gus. Repairs would be nice potentially though. Does that mean it's Rockagak? Now I need at least, I want 1 Mantis at least for piloting. And then either Bjorn, either the Slug or the other Mantis for engines. And then I need another 2. And I don't want to take Gus, so it's going to be Rockagak. So let's get you healed in the meantime a bit, maybe. Halberd doesn't do anything at all here, unless that's an ion bomb. Well, if that's an ion bomb, it still doesn't do anything. Or a stun. Well, I should tell what it is by the cooldown. It's a small bomb, isn't it? Also, can rebel ships have anything but small bombs? Can they even have stun bombs? I think they can only have small bombs. So that's a small bomb. Halberd doesn't really do anything. So we turn it off. You should be here, actually. Maybe we don't even care about healing Rockagak very much. We could board right now. No, we can't. We need them to come over. Also quite like someone on doors. Oh yeah, and they're cloning too, so we need 4. God. Maybe we don't board at all. Gotta go shovel like 5 inches of heavy wet snow, really? Have fun. Thanks, I think this is... we're unlikely to get out of here. We might. 15-second cooldown. I have to wait until they board. See if I'll... Or I could just throw the iron bomb at them now and hope. If they board soon, which they will, and we get back in time as long as our teleporter isn't wrecked. Okay, they're boarding. That's fine, you can stay there. Agent's max, so we board. Let's board here so we don't get punched too much. That pulls all 4 crew. Stuns our crew. Dodge the ASB. We'll take a Hermes to the knee. Don't really want to vent these guys. They can just beat on the drone system for now. Or we can get out. Except the Hermes is going to fire. Oh. Come on. No. That's heading for hacking. No, it's not hacking. It's medbay. Okay. I mean, we could have left without our crew, but no. Actually, you can get to doors faster. Right? Oh, get off my ship. Oh, you're boarding, are you? Screw that. Yeah, I got 10 fuel now. And some repairs. Yeah, it's great. Could get a repair beacon. We're not dead yet. Like, if I had another beam and some more scrap, I'd actually feel like I had a pretty good chance of winning. Look at how it bounces the other one as well because they want to meet up with the newer AI. Jesus Christ. What's the time? I suppose I'll play on a little bit. Just fix all the things. Alright, quick break. Back in a minute. Okay, we are still alive. 6 jump flagship. Fairly obvious we go here and then here. I absolutely must get 90 scrap, well, 89 scrap for that. That's just non-negotiable. There's no way I win without the second halberd. Also, we're down to 1 drone part and 4 missiles. Fuck my life. Despite having bought quite a few. Okay. Jump straight into an auto assault with 3 combat drones. No, nothing else I can do. So this could of course kill us, but we have to take it because we must get the scrap. And it might not kill us. That's a good roll. Although it said fighter in the text, I think this can be any rebel ship. But not an automated ship. Alright. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we're 1 hull damage short. Except we also have a beam drone. Which we can't use. Huh. Oh, actually there is a bug you can exploit where it doesn't count the drone part of hacking until after you unpause or something. And then you can, so you could target hacking, deploy the beam drone, and then I could get both of them. Even though I think it works like that, even though I have only 1 drone part. But I'm obviously not going to do that. So we can't use the beam drone. Which means we can't one-shot them. Do I have things to sell if I see a store? No. Apart from potentially the beam drone. Well, I say that. The beam drone and the ion bomb can potentially be sold in order to buy something really good like a pike beam, but we still need a weapons up. Well, then we'd need 2 weapons upgrades. So I'm kind of running out of road. Have to get scrap. Have to, as a minimum, get 1 weapons upgrade for 90. Ion weapon in storage. Oh, right. Yeah, I did, you're right. I got, a little while ago, I got an Ion Blast Mark II. So that's 35 scrap. You're right. But we definitely want to take fights that are not shown to be awful, shall we say. It is 17, right? 12, 13, well, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One short of a one-shot. So we hack weapons, let them board us. Ion bomb weapons. If we can do 1 point of damage, let's see who's. Well, they're going to come in. Yeah, they're going to board those 2. We board into shields. And run back in. Could also leave 1 in weapons. Leave rocket gacking weapons like we did before. Do 1 point of damage, then the ion bomb switches off everything. And this is my last drone part, but I'm going to use it. Like, I have to. Maybe I should start on doors. I don't know. The other way we could do it, of course, is actually hack shields. Which is 9 seconds-ish. Even lower evasion. Then ion bomb into weapons. They have a 8 power weapon system. We could do 4 damage to it with the halberds. That's not enough, really. So 1 halberd and an ion bomb, hack shields. Give the highest possible chance of landing the ion bomb. But doesn't give us the weapons hack. But, that's interesting. Now, which is better? Weapons hack delays their weapons for 20 seconds, which is a lot. That's as much... Well, it's not as much as the ion bomb, actually. The ion bomb is 20 seconds plus whatever time they had charged. But it's a lot. But my ion bomb can absolutely miss, even when we've pulled the pilot, especially against a ship this late in the game. Because they very likely have piloting level 2 or 3. I think this ship can have 3. I think it's only the riggers and the fat ones that can have that only get 2. But regardless, they can have upgraded piloting. Giving 50 or 80% of evasion. Whereas Halberd takes off 2 engine levels as well. Or... well, no, you wouldn't. If you could reach piloting from weapons, then you'd hit piloting. Pulling the pilot would then mean a guaranteed hit. Okay, let's think about this. The weapons hack is nominally better if we manage to land the bomb. If we don't... well, we'd still have to break a bar of weapons. It's not an elite, so it's very unlikely to have a weapons buffer, I think. They have 5 crew. 2 of them are going to board us. We delay their weapons with a well-timed ion bomb. They get to charge for like 12 seconds or so. And then they're switched off for 20. So we get 32 seconds. Then they have to charge again. So 45 seconds or so. Shield hack and landing an ion bomb buys us a 45-second time to kill the crew. And we can follow it up with another ion bomb even though we don't have many to spare. I feel like dropping their evasion more is maybe better than the weapons hack here. Okay, let's do that. Also means we can wait a bit. No, we can't because we can wait a bit while the shield hack is going on. It is 6-9 seconds-ish. So I have 4 seconds to spare. No, I don't, because they're manning their weapons. I have about 3 seconds to spare. That's okay. Where be you boarding us? Actually, you can stay there. Kind of. Oh, except I also want to get them into the shields room. What am I even doing? Do I? How much does it matter? Kind of do. Should have thought of that. Time taken to come down here and time taken to get back in the teleporter. I don't think I can afford to wait now. Slows down the crew kill. Okay, fine. Can probably take out the med bay as well, unless it's level 3. In which case we're fine with that. Why don't you go? Hang on. So actually... So Albert is 0.24 delay. You can fire the iron bomb right away. I am hitting medbay there, right? Oh, you broke the sensors, really? Oh, I didn't turn off the oxygen. That's just a mistake. Hacking messing with the AI here. Should have entered that faster. So this person is not even fighting back. That was sloppy. Make sure they don't break. Well, they can't break that. These fights are over. You dead? Back you come. Get into a room that doesn't have hack tools. Why are you going that way, you muppet? Yeah. Well, we've got a drone part back. Shouldn't have taken any hull damage there. God, this run keeps just limping on. I thought I'd be dead by now. And relaxing. It's like a sort of zombie run. It's been like this for most of the run, right? Just constantly. Yeah, repair station next unless it's gone. I think I should go there. There's no reason not to go there. Even sees more beacons. So that's nice. That's a lot of resources, isn't it? Would be what, 2 less drones in the balance mod? Also less scrap. Also less likely to find halberd as well. Still alive, and we have hull. So I can, like, feel good about my reckless diving ways. I pretty much have to do that, right? I mean, the only reason not to is, like, hoarding scrap for a store so that we can buy a beam. Which we can... That's 35, that's 25. So that's 60. And we have this. So if we miraculously find a store with a hull beam, then I guess we just sell all of this stuff. And we get 85 scrap and buy a hull beam. That is assuming we can actually power it. Technically, you could find a store with a pike beam and a hull beam. Which would require 125 scrap? Yeah. And that's 7 weapons power as well. But, what do I think of my flagship offense? It's quite bad. But it might be enough. Maybe we find a store with a second beam drone. I've been going over 3 hours now. Maybe I should take a break. Come back to this tomorrow. This run has been draining. I'll have a think about it and then probably stop. And probably doing this. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, now... Riggers, yes. And riggers are quite bad. Riggers, disruptors, and the like. Well, riggers, disruptors, and their pirate versions, should we see them. Because the halberds, 2 halberds will do 20 damage against them. Fighters, no. I think they're always going to be 17 or 18. I mean, technically it is better still, because let's say we had all the weapons online in the previous fight. Then we can do 2 more damage to engines. So, significantly increasing the chance that the ion bomb lands if they have an upgraded piloting system. So it is better. It's a lot better against riggers. What about, like, auto assaults? I mean, you can only hit 3 rooms. So that's 12 damage. How much hull do they have in Sector 8? I have a feeling it's going to be like 13. Let's have a look. Okay, so auto assaults can have 15 hull in Sector 8. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I don't think that's even a min or a max. I think the hull is fixed. I think it's always the same. Oh, hang on. No, is this... I'm looking at this spreadsheet. Is this actually a maximum? In any case, they can have plenty. I feel like I wouldn't expect 2 halberds to one-shot an auto-assault in Sector 8. So it's mostly for riggers. Up until the flagship. Which is a relevant consideration. Like this could be a store, potentially. Like it could be an event. How many jumps have we got? We've taken 2. And then it's gonna go 3, 4. It takes 6, right? So it should take another 4. Yeah, 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. So he could go here. Could even go here, but then if that's a store, we don't want to go there. Maybe we do. I'm gonna have to think about how realistic I think this setup is against the flagship. Because if it is realistic, then I should spend the scrap. Probably I should spend the scrap now to protect against riggers specifically. If it's not realistic, then I shouldn't spend the scrap now because I should maybe hold out for a bunch of scrap in a store with a beam. Like 35, 70. We have 95 scrap we can make in sales if we really have to. Like we could potentially sell all 3 of these just before the flagship. And if we somehow lucked into a pike and a hull, I think that's not realistic though. But if we did, what would that look like? Because then we'd sell the halberd. So we get 32 back. So 97. 127. 227. 223 scrap. And we need weapons level 7 and the 2 beams. 70, 55 is... What did I say? 223. So I need 70, 125. Plus 90. Which is just less than... Yeah, so I... Technically, I think, unless I've added that up wrong, I'll check this at some point. Technically, I could sell all 4 of these things. Sell everything but the halberd and the pre-igniter. Buy hull beam and pike beam. And upgrade weapons. Once. And then I have a one-shot. But that's really unlikely to find those weapons in a store. It's quite unlikely even to find a store. Seems possible to win. Ideally, you'd want the repair station after phase 1. That is unlikely. Yeah, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's impossible for sure. I mean, look at what happened with Stealth C. Though we did have some shield breaking potential. The ion bomb can do it. Yeah. I mean, the ion bomb takes out the beam in phase 1. 16 damage. Nine seconds hack. Oh, no, it's 8 plus 3. 11 seconds hack. We don't quite get the halberd. That's interesting. Don't quite get the halberd up for the second volley then? 13.6 seconds. Before they cloak. We had a combat drone, maybe. Is that right? I mean, even if we don't, I guess if the beam is down, we're not taking a huge amount of damage. Can ion bomb them a second time for sure. That lasts through their cloak. We only need one halberd to win the first phase, and then second phase. Same. Well, second phase, same plan again. Yeah. Beam drone. Also, technically, the beam drone might be able to kill phase 1 for us. If it hits 2 rooms twice, then it kills phase 1 before it cloaks. Another interesting tactic, which I think is probably bad, but I don't know, probably bad because of the beam, is to spend an immediate ion bomb on shields in phase 1 to speed up the hack. Then we can get 2 halberds in a bit earlier and give the beam drone more time. I should think about that. Phase 2, the beam drone, I think, doesn't... It's just no way it's going to kill it for us, so we'll need a second halberd with the ion bomb. Again, we can take down the beam. We're going to take a lot of damage from the drones. Phase 3, 2 halberds. Eight damage. Maybe hold the ion bomb and try to throw it at a weapon. Some options. Probably just spend it, go for immediate shield hack. It's possible. I'm going to take a lot of damage. I think it's maybe more likely that we win with this setup than that I find a miracle store with a beam and that I can afford the weapon upgrade as well. Because the only possibility of weapon 7 one shot would be buying a hull beam and a pike beam. If I find just one of them, then I have to upgrade to weapons level 8. Oh well, I think I'm just getting too tired and I want a break. So I'll come back to this sometime. I'll have a think and come back to this maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks everyone for bearing with me. Somehow we're still alive. Mantis B in Sector 8 is not bad, in my opinion. It's been a pretty rough run. See you, Thomas. Have a good evening. See you, everyone.